STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Teaching these integrated subjects has become quite the priority in public education today. Even President Obama has made STEM education a priority, wanting to bring all teachers and students into a higher proficiency in these very vital fields. Growing concern about developing America's future scientists, technologists, engineers, and mathematicians to remain viable and competitive in the global economy has re-energized attention to STEM education. A STEM mindset is used to empower students to think critically, logically, and ultimately to be an active member of the community and society as they solve real-world problems. STEM fields are very underrepresented in the elementary school arena. Many people wonder, why should we start integrating STEM at such a young age? Naturally, children are born with a curiosity and an interest and an excitement about science and technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is our goal as elementary educators to instill this love, this lifelong love of learning in these fields, and to help embrace the way of thinking that comes with integrating the curriculum in STEM. This way, as students work into the more difficult areas as they move into middle and high school and even college, they feel comfortable, they've already embraced this idea of STEM, and they are ready to take on the challenge. Understanding that early years are the most important ones, it is our responsibility to prepare joyful, constructive, hands-on, and play-based activities that enable children to learn in a natural way all the necessary skills that will prepare them to develop successfully through school and life. Therefore, it is essential to involve preschoolers and elementary schoolers in STEM activities through play in order to develop the abilities they will need to succeed in the future. Stone McDonald said that children are engineers, problem solvers, and collaborators at heart, with boundless potential for leadership, creativity, and innovation. What does integration really mean? Yes, many people think of it as putting all of those subjects, science, technology, engineering, math, into one unit or one day or one lesson. But really, truly, what STEM integration means is students working through the engineering process to solve real-world problems where they can apply their science knowledge and their math skills that they've learned in the classroom in order to solve these real-world problems. One of the many benefits of teaching integrated STEM curriculum is the importance of having the opportunity to apply the math and science that you've learned in formal learning environments. One student once said, "I would get so much more encouraged and be ready to use what I learned in this class because I knew that I would be using it in my engineering design process. I also knew that what I learned in my engineering project I would also be using in my class." You're realizing that it isn't just something you're doing for pointless reasons, but you're doing something with what you've learned. There are many benefits to teaching in this method. Many teachers believe that teaching STEM integrated encourages student learning and student confidence in the areas of math and science. Teachers also believe that teaching integrated science, technology, engineering, and math is a natural way to think about solving real-world problems. It's not so forced as learning these contents independently. A few of the other benefits of teaching integrated STEM content is students gaining and building confidence in their content areas because they're applying their knowledge. Children also now expect real-world connections to what they're learning, or else they're going to disengage. So as a means of learning, action-oriented, hands-on technology and engineering education can bring relevance into your classroom. Children's lives are being enriched by the active study of STEM content. Thus, they are promoting their natural curiosity and innovation. These students learn best by doing. Integrated STEM education can also help young people become more confident in math and science. It makes subjects personally more meaningful and captures the students' hearts and minds. Additionally, academically unprepared students can actually thrive through enriched, problem-based, and project-based learning experiences and challenges. This will help elementary teachers engage creative minds and ignite young ideas. One of the biggest challenges to STEM integration is out of the teacher's hands. It actually is involving school structure. Currently, our schools, most of them, are set up to teach these content areas as silos and teach them separately. And there's not anything wrong with that. Our history has shown that we've been doing that for years and it's been okay, it's been working. but the school structure is going to have to change and allow for some fluidity and some flexibility in teaching this content in order for teachers to actually apply an integration model. A few other considerations that need to be taken into account before integrating STEM is that curriculum that integrates STEM is actually very rare for K-12 classrooms, and those that do provide curriculum, very few of them are research-based or have very meaningful math and science connections. There needs to be funding back so that there's more research based on STEM integration curriculum. Teachers and administrators need professional learning experiences that prepare them to work within and develop STEM integration learning for K-12 students. One of the biggest challenges for K-12 STEM education is that there's very few guidelines or models that exist for teachers to follow regarding how to teach using STEM integration approaches in their classroom. The concept of curriculum integration is very complex and challenging, as integration of subjects is more than a matter of simply just putting them together. This idea of curriculum integration is derived from educators' awareness that real-world problems are not separated into isolated disciplines that are taught in schools.